Hi, welcome to Baldur's Kitchen, where the magic's cooked up. Something different for you here today. We've got a game of Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds. So this is an older game from 2003. So this is a Tarkin V's game. So Tarkin's playing the Trade Federation in yellow. And the game is a matchup between Tarkin and two hard computer players. So for all you new players who are struggling to beat the hard computer, this is Tarkin taking on two hard computers at the same time, and we'll see how he does. So it seems to be quite a high nerf map, so they can be put in animal nurseries to create lots of food. Right, let's double the speed. Some more nerfs. Basic training being researched. So basically at this point Tarkin's sort of building his base and he's scouting around the map now. I think he's getting to the point where he's going to try and find his enemies. Okay, because he's got the animal nurseries, Tarkin's focusing on collecting carbon because he's got a steady flow of food. Now it looks like he's going to supplement that food by possibly building some farms. Right, he's found the opponent's base, doing a bit of harassment. Oh, this is great. He's converted the opponent's nerfs and then its own command center is shooting its own nerfs. So that's great play. That's a really good. That's a useful thing. So farms going up. Okay, I think Tarkin's trying to find the blue player now. Looks like the blue player's being a bit elusive and difficult to find. Okay, more farms going up around the command center. Where's the blue player? Seems to be missing. There's no blue player. Okay, get to the stage now where Tarkin will want to be going to tech level 2. Need 500 food for that, which he's got. There we go. He's trying to tech up now. There seems to be no blue player on the map. The second hard computer seems to be missing. So score-wise, at the minute, Tarkin's leading. Oh no, he was leading. It's pretty much even between Tarkin and the two hard computer players. Oh, there we go. Right, okay, we found the blue player. Just putting up a power core. And that the Tarkin lost his scout there, so must have been shot or something like that. Okay, putting up 2 level 2 buildings and a power core. Okay, war center to do military research with for units. And that's a mech center. Okay, Tarkin's a bit blind now with his scout, with losing his scout, so. There's Tarkin being scouted by the red player. And the blue player as well. So they know where Tarkin is. Okay, now Tarkin's building scout mechs. 3 scout mechs. This is unusual. People don't normally do this, I would say. It's building up a force of scout mechs. Normally people wait and get strike mechs. Okay, and some red soldiers have come in. Oh, into blue as well. Okay, so this is early harassment. Worker's gone into the command center, which is firing at the troops, and Tarkin's microing his scout mechs, and that's dealt with the problem. Right, it's starting to collect some ore now as well. So still T2. It could, in fact, here we go. Right, going up to T3 now, tech level 3. Okay, and he's taking his group of scout mechs out onto the map. Looks like he's heading towards blue. The blue player. This is effectively a scout mech rush. Right, harassing the workers, taking one down, just sort of picking things off where he can really with his group of scout mechs. Right, scout mechs, it says in all the manuals that you're not supposed to use them for combat, so this is quite unusual. Okay, just looks like he's keeping them away from the infantry. Lots of harassment going on here, basically. Okay, tech levels 3 is being reached. Yeah. Okay, just trying to pick off some workers. Causing chaos, really. Okay, second mech center. Lots of micro going on. Being hassled by those mounties. There we go. Okay, he's bringing them. No, he's going back again. Going back for some more harassment. Taking out Rancor there. Okay, still picking off more workers where he can. Good play here. Some Mountie come out. See, Mounties beat Scout mechs, but when they're moving around like that, it's actually hard to hit the Scout mechs. Especially when you've got that many of them as well. Okay, lots of harassment of blue going on, where I presume red is slowly building up while this is taking place. Oh, and here we go, an attack by red. Oof, blimnack. Look at all that. Okay, right, some mech destroyers over there. Tarkin's got some mech destroyers. Look at that, that's just sheer chaos, isn't it? Right, the scout mechs are coming back to help defend. Tarkin's house his workers. Look, blue's coming in as well. Tarkin's really being pushed here. Oh, Tarkin's taking his work. He's running these workers away, but he's putting them to work elsewhere on the map, which is quite clever. Okay. Right, so it looks like Tarkin's managed to weather that attack. That was quite heavy. Getting everybody back to work again. Oh, more red players stuff here. But Tarkin's got more than enough force to deal with those. More Mounties. Okay, so Tarkin's getting really harassed here, but he seems to be keeping his cool, keeping his eco going, and dealing with the attacks. Right, just building some anti-aircraft batteries. I guess at this point he thinks that some air might come in, which could be quite dangerous given that all his units are ground units. Another wall centre. Right, score-wise, Tarkin's ahead, presumably because he managed to fend off those attacks so well. But things can change, can't they? Yeah, and usually no strike mechs here. Just a combination of scout mechs and mech destroyers. Mech destroyers are like tanks, basically. They're more mech destroyers. So it's building up quite a large force of mech destroyers. What more attack? It's air one, but fortunately he had that anti-air turret there to deal with that. Right now it looks like... Okay, no, he's just defending his second base there. Okay, blue's struggling a little bit, but what we got here? More soldiers. Okay, Tarkin can deal with that, no problem. Now, problem with playing two players at the same time is you have to defend two different fronts, and also there's the issue that one might come in on the ground, another one in the air, and then you have to deal with two types of attack. You have to deal with air and ground at the same time, which is very difficult. So Tarkin's managing that at the moment by using defensive anti-air batteries and then building up quite a big ground force. Okay, more harassment from red. So Tarkin switched to a sort of more defensive style now. Just building up his economy and his army and not pushing out at all. Oh, look at that. Okay, right, he's housed his workers. Lots of inventory there. Right, so he's picking them off. Okay, that looks like it's dealt with. Okay, fortress going up. I think basically more anti-air cover. Farms being laid down to get more food. Might be looking to go up to T4, so just increasing the amount of food he's picking up. Air attacks. See, those aircraft are getting quite strong now. They're taking quite a few hits to actually take them down, and they're getting quite a few kills on the ground. Okay, right, level 3 building being made, which is a requirement to go up to T4. Look at the air, it's very strong, shielded air. So I think that means that red is T4 already. So Tarkin's playing catch up here. Yeah, red scores quite a bit ahead. More attacking by red. But Tarkin's fending it off. Amazing seeing those scout mechs still being used even now. Lots of preening of Tarkin's economy going on, just trying to get things back on track again. Heavy weapons factory, maybe to build some anti-air units, because there's quite a lot of air coming in. More attacks, air attacks. So mech destroyer is no good against those air attacks. But gradually the air is being taken down, the air units are being taken down. Right, another army coming in. What's that? Troops, infantry. Okay, Tarkin's keeping them at range with his mech destroyers, picking them off. Oh, another big attack over there. Blue's coming in with artillery included in there as well. It's quite a big force. Trying to take down the fortress. Right, Tarkin's moving and firing, moving toward them. It's quite a big mech destroyer force here, so he's doing a good job. Okay, he's managed to deal with that attack. There we go. The last of them gone. Even by fighting, Tarkin's still sort of preening his economy and doing research and tweaking things here and there all at the same time. Okay, Tarkin's tech level 4 now. Okay, more red attacks coming in. It's almost like there's constant attacks now. But Tarkin's dealing with them quite effectively. Red's using lots of air. Get multiple command centres here, which is good. Helps you build up your economy more quickly. So mech destroyers can actually be so strong. In theory, they're countered by like Mounties and this kind of thing. But if you keep them moving and just use the stop key to get the shots off and just keep repeating that, they're actually really hard to take down. They're quite strong. So primarily their purpose is to take down mechs. But you can do quite a lot with them, really. Okay, right now, yellow's pushing out toward blue. Okay. Oh, another red attack coming in while he's doing that, while he's away from home. Mainly air, so he's fighting on two fronts here. Right, that's the red's attack dealt with. Oh gosh. So red and blue are attacking him over their base. Look at that. See, red seems to be building all over the map. Yeah, like I said, there's mech destroyers there. Move and stop, move and stop. So he's keeping them moving and then using the stop just to get their shots off. Yeah, building lots of anti-air because I think he's sensing that there's a lot of air coming at him. Okay, they're getting quite badly beaten now. They're really strong mech destroyers, particularly because they're trade federation. You can really upgrade them so they're quite strong. They can take a lot of hits. Yeah, I think he's trying to get more anti-air, maybe because just the vast amount of aircraft coming at him. Okay, it's a good job the mech destroyers are strong units, because he's having to do a lot of waiting around there while he's anti-air's taking out the aircraft. Oh, grenade troopers. Grenade troopers counter mechs. There's a Jedi Master as well, having to deal with. Look at that, it's taking out a few of the destroyers, but he takes it down. Building some bounty hunters to counter the Jedi. It's also, you notice, still building some of those scout mechs. Presumably, scout mechs, they're actually detector units, so they can see Jedi when they're using their stealth. So Tarkin's dealing with the attacks, and he's still growing his economy and still pushing out onto the map. Plenty of pressure coming down on Tarkin. Oh, pummel coming up Tarkin's fortress there. Okay, Tarkin's dealing with tax, but doing lots of preening of his economy at the same time, which is good. Starting to build up quite a large force there of mech destroyers. Which are proving to be quite effective against the ground units. Okay, Tarkin's starting to push out now towards red. I think red's the greater threat rather than blue at this stage, if you check the scores. Okay, some heavy weapons factories there. Okay, Tarkin's starting to take the battle to red now. Well, can you see top right hand corner? There's a holocron countdown. Basically, that means that the two computer players have got all of the map's holocrons, which means that Tarkin has to stop them having all of the holocrons to stop the countdown. And if he can't do that, then the computer players will win. So at the minute, if you look at the scores, Tarkin's doing very well score-wise, so militarily doing well. But now we've got a countdown. The computer players are trying to go for the holocron victory. Okay, got some pummels there to take out the buildings. So basically now Tarkin has to find one of the Jedi temples and take it down. And then hopefully there will be a holocron in there, and that will stop the holocron countdown. 45 days left to go. But Tarkin's really pushing into red space now. Just massive mech destroyers. Okay, Tarkin still hasn't found the Jedi Temple. We're down to 29 days now, so it's ticking away. Tarkin actually really has to find that Jedi Temple now. I mean, Tarkin's winning the game clearly. Militarily, he's sort of crushing red, and blues in such a strong side. 20 days, 19 days, really has to find that Jedi temple. Come on, Tarkin, you can do it. There it is, right, there's the Jedi temple. 11 days left, he has to take down that Jedi temple to stop the countdown. Time's ticking away, 8 days, 7. Right, he's firing all his mech destroyers at it, but they're not great at taking down buildings. 3 days. Oh, so close. He's got to take that Jedi temple down. Ah. Right, okay. So basically, yeah, Tarkin was winning nicely, and then kudos to the two computer players. They've actually won with the holocron victory.